Juan and the boys, they talk on the phone, they video chat, but they've only ever been together once in person. And we're going to live together for the week as a family for the very first time. And this is a big trial run for when our visa gets approved and Juan comes and lives with us in the US. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I just hope you guys are good listeners and we're not fighting. Okay, it's really, really important to mommy because I don't want you guys to scare him away.
Meet Jessica. She's with Juan. And as you heard right there, when it comes to a relationship with Juan, well, they've been together now for a minute. I believe he proposed to her after 8 months, you know what I mean? Whether or not they were married yet, I'm not too sure, but he definitely proposed to her after 8 months, which is phenomenal stuff. They literally love at first sight. She's been to see him multiple times, the whole shebang, but he's only ever experienced being around her children once in his life, and once in their life, together. And even in that time, he didn't really get a chance to really be a co-parent with them because, well, at that time, when he was, when she was there to see him with the kids, he was always working. He was always doing his cruises, so therefore, didn't get that much of an insight of what it's like to be a stepdad to her 2 boys. But the good thing is the 2 boys are excited to see him. But as you saw right there, she's already like, listen, boom. Boys, you better behave. You better behave because, boy, I do not want to lose that on Juan, okay? You need to be on your best behavior. I mean, listen, I can understand for anyone who's a single parent out here. Obviously, when you introduce your kids to someone and you're really bringing them in to the deep end of what it's really like to be around your children, you know what they're like. You want to make sure that your children behave. You want to make sure that person doesn't, run away because they think, oh, this is going to be a bit too much. And I absolutely get the pressure. I absolutely get it, which makes a lot of sense. The question is, though, are the boys actually going to behave whilst they're with Juan? Like, are they actually going to be in a situation where they can convince him that it's not going to be all too bad? Now, the only other problem that Juan has is that he's never actually experienced being around children ever, apart from the one time they came over, but he was working at the time, so he didn't really see them like that. So this is going to be a very interesting dynamic of obviously what's to come. But let's continue.
The relationship with Juan has been a fantasy, and now things are about to get really real. The worst thing that can happen on this trip would be the boys don't like being with Juan, and then I don't know what that means for our relationship.
And I completely get that. One thing that I will say is I like the fact that she acknowledged that the whole relationship so far has just been, a fantasy. I like the fact that she acknowledged that. She's acknowledged that her relationship with him isn't going to be the same anymore moving forward because the kids haven't been there. Each time she's gone off to see Juan, the kids have stayed here in the States with their dad because they've got a very good, healthy co-parent situation, which is fantastic, right? Oh man, this is going to be very interesting because at the end of the day, no mother's going to pick, well, no good mother, shall I say, because there's a lot of mothers out there that would definitely neglect their child for a man. But either way, though, no good mother is obviously going to want to, pick someone else over her children. And I to be fair, I gotta say, I do like her approach of having a conversation with the boys, you know what I mean? Trying to make sure the boys are going to behave. I like her, man, the way she's going about it. But if you know that your boys are little shiz, and you know they like to misbehave, and you know that you don't have the best control of your boys, what makes you think telling them to behave now is gonna matter than any other time? But listen, let's see what else goes down with Jessica when she goes and meets Juan with the boys. Hey.
So my best friend Megan is also joining me on this trip. Megan was on the cruise when I met Juan, and she's been our biggest supporter. Say cheese.
All right. So first I was like, "Raw, why are you bringing your friend? Shouldn't this be an experience of just you and the boys?" Literally the boys, right? For one to get an experience with your sons, but you're bringing your friend. But then I thought about it, and she's like, well, if I bring my friend, I know that 2 of us can do our best to manage and parent the boys, and hopefully that'll give me time to spend time with Juan. But also at the same time, maybe 2 of us being there will maybe help dumb down their behavior and what it's really like. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is this, for the fact that she wants to bring a friend, it's a bit strange to me. It is very strange because bringing the friend isn't really going to be the actual insight of what their life is going to be like together whilst they're living with the boys. I'm not saying the friend isn't going to be in their life. Obviously, the friend's probably there every day, whatever. But to really give someone the real insight, it needs to be 100% authentic. We continue.
I haven't seen Jess in 2 months. So that means that I haven't had sex in 2 months. So that means I'm needing sex.
Woo-wee. Bro, there's kids now, right? Man is thinking about what he wants. What he wants, but sorry, it's just funny because of what's to come.
With the kids here, that means I'm gonna have like less alone time with Jess. I don't know if I'll be able to take her clothes off and just having them around all the time.
My friend, you're in for a rude awakening. A rude awakening. Man wants to be able to clap the cheeks whenever he feels like, strip her down when he feels like, but guess what? You can't anymore, but the boys are here. You know, some men in this world just don't understand that once there's children involved, your days of being able to clap those cheeks whenever you feel like it are over. You know what I mean? They are over, especially the early days. You gotta wait for when the kids have a sleepover at their friend's house. You gotta wait for when the kids are in school. You know what I mean? You gotta wait for when the kids are in bed. You gotta wait, bro. There is no, man, mommy, I want you right now. Nah, that ain't happening, son. That ain't happening. But let's continue.
Juan, can I sleep with you guys?
Not tonight. Definitely, probably not tonight.
Tomorrow?
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
What is staying strong? He's keeping the smiley face on. He's like, hell nah, you ain't sleeping with us tonight. I'm about to give your mom, I'm about to spread your mom's cheeks tonight, boy.
I think Juan will have to be patient on this trip. It's a different dynamic.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not being.
Oh dear, now the drama begins. The crying, the attention seeking. Oh, one. You just keep smiling, son.
He's gonna have his patience tested, definitely. Look, they look like cornfields from our home, but they're actually sugarcane fields.
I don't care.
Man was like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Juan, welcome to life with a mother of 2 children. 2 children where you got the youngest one that clearly doesn't care to behave himself because he wants what he wants. He wants to sleep with mommy and one tonight. And boy, this kid, he's already whining. The fact that he's already whining tells me that, well, when it comes to mom discipline, it takes a while for him to actually listen, you know what I mean? Because he's definitely pushing those buttons like he probably normally does. I mean, in reality, kids will always push buttons regardless of how, regardless of what type of parent you are, you know what I mean? But, I mean, if I'm one, like, if I was one, I would legit make sure that my first appearance to those boys, they know who the boss is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boom. I don't care if your kids are not mine or not. Listen, man, I'm walking in there. First time meeting those little kids, I'm gonna be, oh, nice. But the second that little shit wants to be a little bit, listen, understand this. I'm the man here, okay? You need to pipe yourself down. You want me to make you do 10 burpees, do you now? Hey, give me 10 burpees right now. I'm playing. But I would definitely make my stance known, you know what I mean? That, we can have fun and games, but listen, if you're not respecting me, you're not respecting your mother, that's not cool, you know what I mean? Come on now. We're gonna have to take away your iPad or something like that. But anyway, with that being said though, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below. As far as I'm concerned, moving forward, this couple right here, they are going to be in for one hell of a roller coaster. It's going to be interesting to see Juan being sexually frustrated. Look forward to it. I'm so evil. But that's why I watch 90 Day Fiancé. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course,